Good evening to you all friends from wherever you are, in Norway, in Netherlands, in America, in Singapore, and Sweden, and some other. We have a beautiful guest here that all came from Shderot, from the south part of Israel. And I think it's very, very important that we will hear directly from them what's going on today in a short way in Shderot, in the south in general. How is that feel to be mothers and children in that place? I know you all hear all the time that it's a big mess over there and it's a lot of attack from Gaza, with firing, with rockets. But to actually hear it from first place, it's a different story. And we are very honored to have these friends that already we've been receiving them a few times before, when it was עמוד ענן and עופרת יצוקה, נכון?
לא, עמוד ענן
וצוק איתן.
Protective shield.
So we already know the faces quite well and we are so honored to have them. And I would like to ask them a few questions so you can feel directly from heart to heart how is that feel for them. And I will start with Karen. Karen, she's one of the mothers that came here. We already haven't Karen for the second time. And my first question to Karen is, first of all, you are a mother of how many children?
I have 5 kids, 5 children.
5 children? And may I ask how old are they?
My oldest son is 10, and then 8, 6,
She lost her voice.
and 4, and a baby that's a year and a half. You have to excuse my voice.
It's absolutely fine. And I want to ask Karen another question. I want to ask you, Karen, how is that feel to be a mother and to live in Shderot all these years with the stress, with the night, with sleeping? How does that feel as a mother?
So it feels very good to be in Shderot, but at the same time, I ask myself, am I actually doing my kids harm? Am I doing them a favor? Am I causing damage that would be irreversible for life? I know that my oldest son, he doesn't sleep at night. We don't sleep at night. The other ones sometimes sleep through things, but he's gone through so much that it's very hard for him to function. He's been going through therapy, and he's afraid. He's afraid of everything. And here, he's not next to me. At home, he always wants to know where I am, where I'm sitting, if I'm going to sleep, he needs to know where I am at all time. Here, he's free. He's out in nature. He doesn't even ask about us.
Well, that's another point, After all these years, I don't think it's that many people that can understand what does that mean. To be in the middle of the night, for just example, and suddenly, big, huge explosion. What it does to such a young children, and not only children, also to just ordinary people.
There's no security. We feel protected because of our army and because we're in our country, but there's no basic security. Like the feeling of self-confidence, it's gone. It doesn't exist because you're always afraid something can happen. Something can fall. So
Karen, I'm jumping just to another question so the video will not be too long. Now, I think people can understand a little bit how does that feel there. And how does that feel even to have few days out of it, like the way you had now?
I slept so well.
Yeah.
We slept last night.
Okay. As my wife Karen has just said, we've been suffering for many years. Actually, we were under constant attack for the last decade, if not more of that. During the last years, lots of rockets have been fired from Gaza Strip towards Shderot and its surrounding. And I can say as I said before, from first hand, my son doesn't sleep. He hasn't been sleeping for many years.
3 at least.
3 years, because you have to understand every step you take, everything normal that you
hear.
can be violated by the siren.
Did he sleep here?
Yes, for the very for the first time for.
Tell them your name because
My name is Nir. My name is Nir, and my son, the oldest that we're talking about, his name is Imri, and he hasn't slept so well for such a long time. And sorry if I'm giving you compliments and superlative like directly, but thanks to you, we've been given the opportunity to have even 2 or 3 nights, 3 days of like peaceful and silence and no stress.
this is a great honor, and
I thank you so much indeed. It's extremely kind of you, and we appreciate that because it's like to move for another planet, another dimension. It's like from hell to
you're
paradise.
embarrassing me.
No, it's like the reset button. It's like
and
we
your
go
name
home
again?
with
Yuval. Now Yuval, she's a teenager, and she's also came from Shderot, and you are the daughter of Karen and Nir?
No.
Ilan.
Okay. What does that feel for you, all this situation over there in Shderot, doing all these years with the stress, with the exploding, with the noise, with the firing? How does that feel for such a young lady, girl like you? באנגלית אם את יכולה, אפילו באנגלית אלגנט.
קצת.
It's
חופשי חופשי. גם עם טעויות.
stressed me and I feel so afraid to go to school. My school is near Gaza and every time it's כאילו זה
Say in Hebrew, we'll translate.
Yeah.
כל פעם שכאילו אתה באזור, זה כאילו יש תחושה של פחד באוויר, אתה לא יודע מתי זה יכול להגיע.
Anytime when she's in an area and if something happen, it's just such a scary and you don't know where it will come from.
It's like even going to school, which is the most secure place, becomes stressful because the way to school, you don't know how you'll get to school. You don't know how you'll get home.
And even if it's quiet, like it's relatively quiet, you have to understand the reality is the road and its surrounding. All the city became bomb-proof. The bus stops are bomb-proof. The elementary school bomb-proof. Everything, and you're calculating at all times where is the most approachable bomb shelter, the closest bomb shelter to get in, because as you know, we have only 15 seconds to get into a bomb shelter since we hear the siren, and here in that like lovely place we don't have sirens.
Yuval, I'm jumping right back to you for one more question, and so it's been expressed. What does that feel there, and how does that feel for you to come in for a few days ולבוא לכמה ימים to the Golan to have a little bit rest? How does that feel for you?
זה סוף סוף יש רגע כזה של יש כזה, אתה יכול לנשום, אתה לא צריך לפחד.
Suddenly, she said, suddenly it's a moment of relief that you don't have to be afraid and you can just breathe. That's what Yuval just expressed.
וכאילו, יש הרגשה טובה, אין כאילו,
It's feeling good.
אין לחץ.
No pressure. I want to say a few more things for all of you. We don't want to make the video so long, but these people express only a bit of what's going on today in Shderot, and we want to do it more. We want to bring more groups from Shderot to here as much as we can. So for you friends, I want to ask the last question. These 3 nice, beautiful people from Shderot. How would you go back tomorrow to Shderot? How do you feel? Are you feel refreshing a bit?
A lot of energy.
We've been recharged.
And ready for the new year. We're starting school in a few days.
I want to wish all the people in Shderot with all my heart.
אפשר להגיד להם תודה גם לכל ה...
Yes, please. You can say thanks to all the nice people.
We wanna thank you for your generosity, for your kindness. It's very nice that people see us and people do care about what we've been going through for such a long time, and we appreciate what you've been doing, and I hope to see you again and to cooperate with the
Thanks
great
a lot,
idea.
yeah. I want to thank you all too, and I want to especially thank all of you from Shderot. It's been a great honor for us, a כבוד גדול בשבילנו. עם כל הלב. Thank you very much, טל. ברוך השם.